Alright, so we're back with the dump truck. Our next step is going to be, since the top end's already off, we're going to take off the oil pan. So it should be empty, but I'm going to drop the drain plug just to make sure there isn't a bunch of oil in there. I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be more than a quart, but better to find out now than one on top of my face. Then we're going to take out all the bolts up around the edge of it and drop it down, at which point we can turn the motor if need be, and we'll take off the cap for the rod in the bad cylinder. Then we can turn the motor over, push it all the way to the top, and then turn the crank some more and get it out of the way, and then we'll push that rod with the bad piston up and out the top. Then we'll go to the top with the puller, pull the sleeve out of the motor, because it's a wet sleeve, and then we can start putting it all back together. The fresh sleeve, fresh piston, wrist pin. We'll see if the rod's okay. Hopefully it is. Made a cheater on the drain plug. That was tight. Oh, it should be 10 gallons in here. Ah, coolant, my favorite. See if we can sort it out. Yeah, quite a bit of coolant in here. I don't know if you can see it, there's these things. Appears to be just a block of metal on the oil pan bolts right at each corner of the oil pan. Sort of odd. Let's put those back. I don't know what they do, but I'm sure they do something. Look like weights. Maybe they're magnets or something. Not like these motors aren't heavy enough as is. We just got the sludge, so put the plug back in. I'm going to take this coolant and put this with coolant and try to keep my fluids separate. Makes disposable a heck of a lot easier when it's not all mixed. Coolant is poured off. Let's see what sort of sludge comes out of this baby. I bet it'll be gross. Oh, it's thick and chunky. Oh, that is disgusting oil. Last bolt, and then I'll probably have to tap it off, but we'll see. Nope, it's coming right off. It is. Well, that's not good. Whole underside of the piston's down here. I'll have to see if there's a rod left or if the whole rod's gone. Maybe may need a rod. I'm trying to think if I got one. I think I got one. Well, that's the bottom end. We'll get the crane and take the hood off. It's just sitting on there, but they got the crane here. It's a lot easier. Do not go into the oil pan, chicks. You are dumb enough to. I don't want you to. It's their first day out of the box. These little chicks. Gonna put them in the backyard, but we got a couple chickens for a buddy the other day, so they're still adjusting. I'm letting them come outside, but they're not being very helpful. I'm trying to get in on my video here. Here's up in the bottom. Can't really see too much. Oil pan's down here. I don't know if I can show you. When this finishes dripping, I'll show you. There's the whole bottom of the pistons in pieces in the pan, so that means the rod's probably garbage. I guess we'll find out shortly here. Let me get the crane set up. We'll take the hood off. Yeah, see, I got my truck parked there with the crane, so I'll reach over. The hood's just sitting here. I'll probably loop a couple straps, see what I can figure out, pick it up. Get this out of the way, and then we can really have access to the top. But I'll get set, we'll come back. I'm under the truck. I'm going to try to drive this piston up and out. Well, there's a pile of pieces of piston skirt in the pan, and it broke the bottom off the piston, so I turned the motor over. It did not move. It's stuck up there. I'm going to try to drive it out with a bar. Oh, there's pieces of piston falling on me. It's raining chunks of piston. Hey, it's coming up. Whole liner's coming out too, it looks. I got this piece of wood just covering. Try to keep junk out of there as much as I can. I'll have to rinse it down. It's kind of a mess, but keep going on that. See if we can get it out of there. Made a lot more progress than I thought. Ugh. Oh, wow. This is worse than I thought. Let me show you what just fell on me. This just fell on me. That's part of the liner. I'd say it's pretty bad. Hope the block's okay. We'll have to look.